The biggest problem I have with the whole paying these college loans back thing is right now the pay is just ridiculously low. Like take me, I work with intellectually disabled adults. I make 17.70 an hour. Right now, I currently owe $90,000 in college loans. When in the year 2000, I was going to school for criminal justice and mental health and human services. I got 130 college credits, and I'm not getting rich out here. I think right now I'm working about 32 hours a week, so just shy of 40 hours a week, but my pay is only 17.70 an hour. I think the only way it's going to work for me to pay back these loans is if I do like an income based repayment. So it would be based on my income. Income based repayment is what I recommend to you guys. It's called an income based repayment. So whatever you make for income, they come up with a payment that works for you. That's what I recommend you guys do. If you're being forced to pay back these college loans, the best thing you can do is give them a call and work on an income based repayment. Right off the bat, they'll send you a bill for like $1,000, $1,400 a month for the loan. Like me, that would be like almost 90% of my income. So the best thing you guys can do is call them and try to get on an income based repayment. That way, it will be an affordable payment that's not gonna fuck you over in the long run. Because like if you're like me and your wages are low, like I make 17.70 an hour, it would be hard for me to make, a $800 to $1,000 payment because it would literally be between 50 and 90% of my income per month. Like myself, I'm like maybe a couple classes away from graduating with a bachelor's degree. I'd have to go back to school. I haven't been to college for like probably 10 or 15 years. I went like 12 years part time. But I racked up like almost $100,000 in college debt. When I have made college payments, I've done the income based repayment, and I think my last payment was like $20 a month or something. That's what I recommend you guys do is just give them a call and see if you can get on an income based repayment. That might work better for you. Um, like me, all the jobs I've ever had have mostly been fast food jobs. I worked at a restaurant as a cook. Most of the jobs that I've had have been low paying jobs. I've never actually made a dime off my education. Like right now, I have 130 college credits. Never made a dime off my education. Never been paid more because of my education. Um, it would be extremely hard for me to pay several $100s a month for my college loans just because I'm not making a lot of money. And I know a lot of you guys are in the same exact boat, where you're being paid low wages. The cost of living is ridiculous right now. Like literally the other day, I saw a one bedroom apartment in my state. It was a one bedroom apartment. They wanted $1,800 a month. That would be over 90% of my monthly income. Um, it's just ridiculous. The cost of living is just absolutely ridiculous, guys. It sometimes seems like you can never get ahead in today's economy because none of these jobs want to pay you over $20 an hour. I don't even make $20 an hour. I make 17.70. And then I have my own Amazon brand, which I'm going to leave one of my t-shirts in the description. I've actually lowered it down to break even prices, guys. I believe the list price on my shirt's $13.49. And then it's like $6.99 shipping, but you can click on that link and get a listed price of $13.49 for a butterfly shirt for like a loved one. Um, but anyway, guys, that's what I recommend as far as these college loans. I think it's going to cause a lot of people to go into crisis. I think it's going to cause a lot of people to possibly quit their jobs, because a lot of people were already struggling before the mandated payback. Like they're talking about garnishing wages. They're talking about taking your paychecks, taking your Social Security disability paychecks, part of them anyway, to pay back these loans. Other situations, like if you're getting money from the government, they're going to attach those wages. They're going to attach your paychecks to get paid back. But like I said, people were already struggling before these college payments. People were already living in their vehicle. People were already barely paying their rent. And then to have mandated college payments, I think the way the government should work is you should only have to pay back your college loans if you've made money off of them. Like a guy like me, I'm 42 years old. I've never made one dime off my education, and I owe $90,000 in debt. Anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. Till next time, Steve-O signing out.